My ride in the following 2 days has a total distance of 708 kilometers. I start from Zhongba County and went along the famous 318 road to Linzhi City and Lhasa City. I will end at a service center located at the endpoint of the Lhasa-Sigatsé highway, which is still under construction. Some of the ride is on the highway and the engine shutdown problem shows up again. When I was climbing this mountain, the engine shutdown occurred again. It could be dangerous because it was a climbing process and many cars followed me, and I barely could find a place to pull off on these narrow roads. Really awkward. 4,398 meters. Wow, it's really cool. And there's some snow patches on the mountain top. Lhasa is a religious city. Many pilgrims come to this place to redeem the saints. Here the most famous one is the Potala Palace. The Potala Palace symbolizes Tibetan Buddhism and its central role in the traditional administration of Tibet. It was the winter palace of the Dalai Lama since the 7th century, when most of Europe was ruled over by the two powerful empires, Rome and Iran. One of the measures that the pilgrims to redeem the saints is prostration. Prostration is performed by dropping the body forward and stretching it to full length on the floor, with arms outstretched. Then bring the hands together and place them on the crown of the head, then to the mouth, and then to the heart. Tibetan pilgrims often progress by prostrating themselves fully at each step, then moving forward as they get up, in such a way that they have fallen face down on each part of their route. Every 3 paces involve a full prostration. Some pilgrims will prostrate all the way from their home to Lhasa, sometimes a distance of over 2,000 kilometers. The process can take up to 2 years or more to complete. There was once a local guy who told me that the pilgrims would donate most of their money to shrines, and then they started the journey and tied a small hammer at the waist, so the followers could knock teeth off theirs and took the teeth to Lhasa if the pilgrims were unfortunately died due to some unexpected reasons. The reality of this story may never be known, but the strength of the faith is truly astonishing. Here in Lhasa city, I have my motorcycle checked. It turned out that the engine shutdown problem was caused by the high altitude and a high temperature of the fuel tank. It generally shoots out in the mountain climbing process, and you keep it low gears such as the first or second for a very long time, and then the engine speed can be a little higher, which leads to the high temperature of the engine and the fuel tank. Afterwards, the gasoline in the fuel tank will be gasified to some extent due to the temperature rise, letting less fuel intake by fuel pump. Finally, the shortage of the power and shutdown of the engine. The problem can be waived after a short rest of the motorcycle to let the tank cool. Changing the fuel pump can fix this problem, but I have to wait here for 3 days for a store to receive the accessory from the Bellini factory, which I cannot wait. So I gave up the maintenance and decided to cool it if the engine shut down again.